So in the span of 2 weeks, I have it uploaded, first of all, and also a lot of stuff's happened. I made a Discord server that had more lore in a few days than some of my viewers' entire history with their father. I got E divorced and E remarried somehow. And I also stumbled upon this. It's an AI version of Yuka that's having a live stream and chatting. Kind of like Neuro-sama, but without the gameplay. And I thought, oh, this looks cool. Maybe I can recreate this with Mika. So I took a look at the GitHub repository and yeah, despite being Korean, I probably would not be able to understand this code anyways. But I can recreate this code. In fact, I can recreate Neuro-sama and this Yuka streamer, and I can make it better than the original. Alright, so if you've been on my channel since like 2 months ago, which most of you probably are, you would know that my schizophrenia created Mika-GPT, which is basically an AI version of Misono Mika. If you really dig deep into it though, she's basically just 3 main things. The first is my crippling mental condition. First is the front end, which is basically what you see. Second is a script that connects our front end with the back end, while also providing a bit of CSS help for animations and such so that we don't have to do everything in the back end. And lastly, we have the back end, where we talk with OpenAI or Together AI's servers to get a response. Well, there's a good or bad thing that comes from this. The good thing is, I basically have one of the hardest parts done. The bad thing is, I wrote it in PHP and now I have to transfer it to Python, so I have to rewrite that. And I also have to throw away all the front end and script stuff, and I also have to find a way to do kind of everything else, but at least I know how to do one of the hardest parts. Hi, Real Chiken here. So I'm in a cosplay because I did this for a live stream, and also because I need you guys to pay attention to what I'm about to say. So this is the general plan of what I'm going to do. So first, we're going to get a bot that scans the YouTube chat, and it's going to scan it every 15 seconds. And once it gets that data, it's going to feed it into Mika-GPT's slightly streamer brainwashed brain. So, yep, it's just going to go into a Mika-GPT right here. And from Mika-GPT, she's going to generate a response, obviously, because that's all she does. And we're going to get another script that turns it into speech in text-to-speech. So we're going to get one that does it to TTS. And we're also going to get something to translate it, because we're going to need English translations. So we're going to get a translation right here. From there, we can output the TTS with a script that will play the audio file and then stop playing after a little bit so we can replace the file later. And for the translation, we're going to put this into OBS so we can just I don't know how to draw the OBS logo. This is a general outline that we're trying to go for. Thankfully, I already have steps 2 and 4 down. I'm just going to use ChatGPT's API to do translations because I'm too lazy. So how am I going to get the text-to-speech shit to work? Well, I tried using a VITS model that I ripped straight from GitHub, but it didn't work out because I don't know. Luckily, Prange made an interface to use the API so that we can call it with our own URL. Do I know how it works? Hell no. Moving on. So for reading the chat, I'm using a library called PitChat, which is basically a Python library that can read live chats with this line of code. The get, like its name suggests, gets a batch of messages that are unique to the previous batch. Sync items lets it stay in sync with my chat, and it will also need a video ID, which you can just get from the URL. And with that, we just have a script that plays the audio file and sends the results to a text file that OBS keeps on checking to show subtitles, and that's about it. Now, Mika-Sama is very easy to set up. First, you need to open up 2 terminals, then you direct each terminal to the project file, run main.py, run test.py, get the stream ID before you start a stream, but in this case it will be after because you forgot like a little bitch. Replace the stream ID, save the changes, don't press the arrow that runs chat.py, but do Python chat.py instead for some reason because VS Code doesn't know if it has libraries or not because it's fucking stupid. And just like that, we have a working Mika that can be a live streamer. I tested the final version on stream with everybody so that if it works, it'll look really cool. And if it doesn't, at least my viewers will flock in and see me cry. Please fucking work. Please. Please. Hey Mika. Okay, it should work in 15 seconds because that's a cooldown. Yes! It works! She's alive! She's alive! She's fucking real! Let's go!
てもリアロ先生みんなも面白い次は何
Oh my god. This is crazy. This is actually crazy.
謎解きをして先生私はうるさくて妨げでいくつもこなねを起こします私は希望と砂信仰の一歩でしかなく
Mika, you can't
せ
say
いでも
that.
可能な犯罪を犯します私は何ですかもっと軽い話題にしようね
What'd you guys put? Who put "We are going to die in Discord BC" and who put Pearl Harbor? That's like shit. What the fuck? What is wrong with you guys?
スターリノラルドの戦いは激しかった
Who's
そして
who talked about the Battle of Stalingrad?
競争はないよ次は何考えてる先生マスタードガソそれともクジュの難しい選択力の先生本当に暗いしガタリ先生なの
Okay, and that should work. Alright, so now she should be a lot less overwhelmed. So she's also very loud relative to her voice. I think I kind of did that intentionally, but I can lower her again. Give me a sec. Let me just run this.
はよじゃってなめ先生
Okay.
ここで会いますのは嬉しいよはようございますじゃってなめ先生あなたに会いたくてワクワクしてる
Ooh.
スジャリアシゴマスキビリリズラトイレットを火をさシゴマ男
No, Mika, don't say that. Mika, don't say that. No. Okay, we're killing her. Alright, so that went really well at first, and then after a while she started devolving into just reading out people's messages and not saying anything, and started killing herself. I guess it worked for like 30% of the time. So I would call that a success, and that it is just as good as Neurosoft. Anyways, you reached the end of the video. Good job! You watched all of it, which means your attention span is good, or you just kept on skipping 10 seconds. I can't tell. So if you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you didn't like it, what the fuck are you doing here? Like I mentioned before, I do have a Discord server now. It is fairly unhinged, so make that your warning, I guess. And also, I will be streaming every Friday or Saturday. It really depends on how busy I am though. So if you just want to tune in and talk, or just watch me play video games or scream or something, that's one way how. You can support me on Ko-Fi or YouTube memberships anytime, and if you can afford it, I plug that shit all the time in my Discord server as a joke. But you can do that. Anyways, I'm going to go play Stranova or Valorant now. Right now, it's actually 6 AM. I haven't slept. Hey Mika, what should I do to help me sleep better?
自殺する
What?